You think it's funny, but you gotta be
It's
ready.
funny.
You don't want to start with a weird look on your face.
Okay, we were tagged in a sister tag by Kelly. I never know how to say it. California. Say it one time on one of your videos so I say it right. Kellafornia, 1964. Excuse me, I have a hairball. Save that guy for later.
Okay.
I wore a hat because I have a big old Irish head, so hats don't really fit me that well. But in the winter, I don't have like fancy shirts because I figured, dandruff. Nobody sees them because you got a coat and all that crap on. So I just, I'm very boring in the winter. So I wear a lot of hats. But
I'm kind of dressed because we came from church. You didn't wear that to church.
I didn't wear this to church. I changed since I got home.
I just stay in the same outfit, whatever.
I mean, I can't be dressed up, but that's just not who I am. But anyway,
So clearly it's Sunday.
it's Sunday. Sunday.
Well, not clearly, but I guess okay.
Yeah, and we went to, it was our first Sunday, that was the first time they're trying it. What was it called? Get to know you Sunday or something like
Name
that?
tag
Name
Sunday.
tag. Oh yeah, name tag Sunday. So everybody had to wear a name tag and you were supposed to sit in a different seat. We didn't. But you know
We
what?
did wear the name tag.
We
yes.
did wear the name
We
tag,
didn't
and
sit.
there were some people that sat by us all the time and they sat there anyhow, so we got to know their names. But, and it was, you know, regular. It was just our mass.
Anyway.
Any hooser. Whatever. Our favorite memory together.
Well, we didn't agree on this at all. Because she was naming off all these memories.
She has no memory.
And even though I was there, I had no memory, so it really didn't stick out that
She was there, but she doesn't remember them. My favorite memory is the first time Denise, well, I think it's the only time she ever went camping. And we went to this place called Dearborn. What was it called? Camp Dearborn. And it was like you had to be a Dearborn resident to get into the place, but we knew somebody, and so we got the pass to go in. And we set up our tent. It was the first time my mother ever went camping too. My husband and I camped all the time. We had a little pop-up trailer. But anyway, we were in a tent. And we got all set up and we were all ready to go. And then really like late at night, a young group came in, which was like my age, but they came and they set up and they had these big tall speakers. I mean, they weren't camping, they were like partying. And they made so much noise and my mother kept going over there and asking them to be quiet because we had little babies trying to sleep, and they kept saying, okay, you know, we'll be quiet. And they were never quiet. And so finally I unzipped the tent and I let off quite a vocabulary of words to get them to shut up. And they did shut up. My mother got mad at me because she said I shouldn't have used that kind of language. But I said, you know, you went over there how many times it didn't work? My one time worked. But anyway, it's just because I'm such a vindictive person too. I got up early in the morning and I got a bunch of extension cords and I got my radio and I set it to this really awful music, and then it was just off. Like if you're old, you'll know this, but you can, like when you tune the stations in, you can pick up like 2 or 3 stations and there's a lot of static. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. And I stuck it underneath under their tent, and I had it as loud as it would go. And I went, and with my extension cords, I went and sat on the picnic table at our site. And when I would plug it in, and when they would come out, I'd unplug it and then I'd reel the radio in. And then they'd yell at me and I'd say, well, you know, I'm sorry, we'll be quiet now. And then they'd go back in their tent and then I'd sneak back over there and stick it under again. And then I did that about 4 or 5 times. They got pissed, and so they packed up and left. They were going to punish us. So that was my memory. And Denise just, you know, she just has no memory of that. I can name lots of memories, but she doesn't remember it. We stopped in the middle of Michigan Avenue.
Okay, well, we're not going to go on that because you've spoke long enough. Anyway, my favorite memory of all, it was the one and only time I remember my entire family, and there were 6 of us, my mom and dad, and people were married at this point. Some people, not all of us, obviously. I was only 17, but in 77, I think that's what we remembered it as being. We all went to Boston, and it was sort of like a mini family reunion, although it really was for my Nana's 80th birthday. And that was probably the only time we ever flew and went on a trip, all of us entirely together. We did a lot of family trips, and so that's my favorite memory, is because we were all together. No, I have a lot of other memories, but that was like the encompassing of our entire family. But okay. Number 2.
Describe each other in one word.
Talkative.
I forget what I said.
Serious.
Serious, yeah, serious.
Me, serious, really.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but she's very serious. Your dream job.
Kindergarten teacher.
I don't really have a dream job. I'd like to work with people to help them out, which I could do now. I could work at the church, but I'm too lazy. I mean, I'll be honest, it's just I'm lazy. Because we have a food kitchen and I could be working there, but I don't. I should. Favorite makeup brand?
Next. We don't wear makeup.
We
Either
don't
one
wear
of us.
makeup. What annoys you about each other?
When Sandy goes on and on and on with a story, she doesn't know when to cut it. That would be my...
Mine is that she's so black and white. She's got no gray, you know, and she won't let me be a grandma to her kids. Only to the point that I can spoil them somewhat, but I can't like step in like a grandma does and say, oh, come here, you know, your mother don't know what she's talking about. She won't let me do that.
They do have an actual grandma who's still alive, but she had a massive stroke, so she's not the same. And then, of course, my mother's been gone for a few years. They don't really have a memory of her as being a grandma. And I would just say that I'm very black and white because of Kylie and what issues I have to deal with her. Kylie doesn't understand gray, so I think when I was younger, I was much more gray. And now I'm very black and white because I feel like I need to be in order to run this house and take care of her. Exactly.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where and why?
I would go to somewhere in Europe because I know in my heart I'm never flying over that ocean.
Well, how are you going to get to Europe?
Well,
unless
no,
you
I'm
fly?
just saying if I could, if I had the ability in me to do it. I know I don't have that ability because I know I would never fly over the ocean. And I would never take a boat. That would take forever. And even that would scare me, to take a boat across the ocean. I wouldn't do that either.
See, I'd like to go to Australia, but I want to win the lotto before I go because I want to go and spend some time in Los Angeles, like fly there, spend a couple days, then fly to Hawaii, spend a couple days, then fly to Australia and spend a couple weeks, and then do the same coming back because I'm not much of a traveler. Favorite inside joke?
We really don't have an inside joke, but
We just use a
in
lot.
our family, we use a lot of movie lines.
Yes.
They'll watch a movie over and over and over. I, on the other hand, watch it once and I'm pretty much done. But there are favorite memories of lines and movies, and that's what we use in the family. That's not even just us. I think that's all of our family.
I'm possessed.
There's so many. Anyway.
My kids can do the whole Wizard of Oz. And they each take a part, and then we watch the movie. Favorite? Oh, we already did that one. Who takes longer getting ready? We're both about the same, I
Yeah,
think.
we were going to have that discussion, but
Yeah.
since we do no makeup and do no hair,
Yeah.
it's about a 10-minute thing, shower included. So
I turn the shower on, get my clothes, get in the shower, clean up, get out, comb my hair, put my clothes on. I'm done. That's it.
I brush my teeth.
I brush my
too.
teeth too. I do brush my teeth. I brush my teeth and floss. I have my own little things like
Yeah,
this,
all right.
but she's got her own little issues. What are your pet peeves?
I guess not about each other because we've already said what annoys us or whatever about each other. So this is about other people. Mine is that when people tell a joke and it's not funny. And it's not funny to me because in some way it's either racist or it's just offensive. And they don't get it. They think they're being funny and I'll sit there deadpan like, that's not funny. And lots of times I'll tell you, I'll even tell you, that's not funny because you're talking about whatever.
Yeah,
so.
I don't like Jesus jokes.
There's many jokes I don't like.
I don't like
but
Jesus
anyway.
jokes. Mine is I can't stand the phrase 24/7. I can't stand when someone says, well, I work 24/7. I go to the, whatever, 24/7. When do you sleep? When do you eat? When do you go to the bathroom? You're not doing it 24/7. Somewhere along the line, you're not. And then the new thing, which everybody says, even my own kids, is basically we went to the store, and basically I want to do this, and I'm sorry, Kelly, I know you say that a lot, but that's one of my pet peeves. What are your greatest fears? Death.
Well, hers is death. Mine is bees and anything flying until I know it's not a bee.
And I can drive like a short distance, but if I knew I had to drive for hours, I couldn't do it.
I can do that. Favorite season would be summer. I just like being outside and we have the pool and, I used to garden. And anyway, just better weather and you don't have to worry about falling as we're getting older.
Yes.
It's like,
I like the summer
I have
too.
fallen in this, on ice and it does hurt.
Yes, I would say summer is mine also. I like the fall too.
Oh, I gotta
though.
get my favorite song ready. You don't even have your favorite
Oh, I
song
don't have my
ready.
favorite song ready. I'll have to get my favorite song.
Okay, the next one is, what is your favorite song? Does anybody know that? I'm not going to play it long because then I'll get the thing that you can't put it on the internet. It's called Because by the Dave Clark 5.
And I'm still looking for mine. Sorry.
So we'll move on and we'll come to the, well, we don't have too many more to go here. What time are we at? Oh, we're pretty low. Okay.
I went to the wrong site.
We'll come back to that. The next one is heels or flats. Next. we never wear heels. I maybe to a wedding, but even then I think I wear flats. Pants or dresses.
Next.
Of course we're gonna wear pants. I do wear dresses to a wedding again. It's the only time. Favorite animals. And mine would be cats and dogs, because if I was talking domestically, like, you know, because I have 2 cats and a dog. But if I'm going to the zoo, my very favorite animal to always visit, and I could stay hours watching, are prairie dogs. They're just the coolest little things. They take care of their own little area.
My husband goes and shoots them every year.
Yes. And I don't want to hear about it, but anyway.
Well, that's what he does. Oh, here's mine.
What's your favorite animal?
Oh, my favorite animal is a cat.
Okay. Pause it. See, if you go too long, then they get you for the infringement. I don't even know what that is. Copyright? Yeah.
Copyright. Mine is my boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble.
Anyway.
What's yours?
I already did it. I did because.
Oh, did you say the name?
Yeah. Did you say your favorite animal?
Yeah, my favorite animal is a cat. Or when I go to the zoo, I like to see the monkeys. Although I do like going in, it's not an animal, but I do like going in the butterfly house because all the butterflies are flying free. And
We
they
have a
land on
pretty
you and
cool
all
one
that.
at the Detroit Zoo. It's like a entire building and you walk through.
It's like you're going to see a prisoner. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. But you go into one room and then it closes like a vacuum. And then another door opens so that they can't fly away. And then when you're leaving, it's the same thing. You got to stop, and then they want to check your body to make sure there's none on you.
Because they'll land on you.
Because they'll land on you, and then you step into the next room, and it's another vacuum room just to make sure didn't get by the checker. But it's really cool. It really is. And I like the penguins too. They're kind of fun.
I love the zoo in general, so it's my favorite. Probably my favorite place to visit with the kids.
Yeah, wherever we go to the zoo.
Yeah,
wherever we go.
Like a zoo.
But
that's it. That's it. Only 15 questions, so that wasn't too bad. Why'd you write the number 16 and then not write anything?
Because I thought she was going to have 16 questions. I was just writing them down as she was answering them with her sister. She needs to get her sister on the video. Her sister won't get on the video, but I can understand that. We have people in our lives that don't want to get on the video either. They're not as gorgeous as us.
Yeah, that's it.
They just know comparatively they would be judged.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
That's it. We just ate our lunch.
We're not going to talk about it though. This one here, that should have been my pet peeve. On a weight loss channel. Not that I think this is just weight loss channel. I kind of veered from, not that I don't, I think it's more of a lifestyle channel. When I see other people and they talk about themselves being a lifestyle. And because I'll talk about other things, obviously this has nothing to do with weight loss. So even though my channel name is Let's Get Fit, I don't know if that's the right name for me anymore because it's not all about that. But anyway.
Well,
but we shouldn't
we're
talk
still
about
getting fit.
I think the bulk of our people who watch my videos, our videos, would be people who are trying to get fit in some way.
Right, but my point is that you're going to go through life and you're not going to eat healthy. You know, if you're going to be honest.
You always talk about all the crap.
But I still lose weight because I've known how to balance it out.
Here we go.
I know how to balance out eating badly, and then
no, we don't know
I've
how
lost
to.
30 pounds. So
okay, but until you get to be the person who's nice and skinny.
I'll never get to that point if I can't do what I'm doing
Okay, but
now.
when you get there, that's when you can say, "This is how I got here, and I still ate crap." But you don't talk about eating crap.
No, because I think that this gives
you
incentive
get people to think that they can do that.
Well, some people could, I think.
But the bulk of people can't.
Well, some people can, and I'm talking to you.
We disagree on this.
I'm talking to you out there that can do like I do. That, you know, it's just, I just know that I don't want to.
She's getting cocky with this weight loss, and she's going to realize that gravy train is going
She's
going to stop because you can't. Long term,
I know long term you can't. But you know, you're going to have to know that I'm hoping I have at least another 20 years, and for the next 20 years, I want to know that I'm going to be able to eat what I want to eat.
Oh, I didn't say
when
you
I want to
eat
eat
what
it.
you want to eat, but I'm just saying all you do is talk about it.
I talk about
your
my
family,
things.
her kids. They tell her, "Geez, then we went to here, and then we went to there."
I thought you were a weight loss channel.
Exactly, her husband. He said.
Yeah, he always says that all the time.
I thought we were getting fit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling.
Yes.
Anyway. We sorely disagree on this topic, but anyway. So where do we have these names written?
Oh, this is for
that was something
for
different. That was
Wednesday thing.
Okay.
Or whatever
So,
Wednesday. Because we do look at your comments.
I don't know that we're going to specifically tag anybody. I like it when people...
Yeah, I don't know any sisters on here other than
Yeah,
Kelly.
because we don't really know who could get a sister to come on with them. I'm sure many of you have sisters, but that does not mean they would come on the tag. But if you do have a sister, I'd love to meet them. So if just feel yourself tagged and come on here and
Come on down.
and even if you have more than one sister, I think that just like that other day or the other video, we had more than one person here. We had 4. So if you have more, we could have had Mary, but she's not in today. She doesn't live by us exactly, so. We should have probably waited and had her too. Now she's going to be mad at us. Because she's the third.
She doesn't watch us all the time anyhow, so she probably won't know.
Okay, so maybe she won't know about this. All right.
Don't tell her. Our secret. Shh.
Yep. Now Christy will tell her because that's who
Christy
she
will,
is.
because that's Christy and them. They're buds.
They're buds.
They've been buds forever.
She'll
Mary
tell.
lived with me for the longest time, so
Christy got to.
Christy
be with
got
her a lot.
latched onto her. But
Alrighty, so what are our things we have to say?
like us, subscribe, comment.
Oh, talking about subscribe, I'm over 400. Believe it or not, I think today was 402.
402.
That's just, anyway, shocking actually.
She's doing
My family, they can't believe it either.
No.
All the naysayers, they're like, who would want to listen to that? Oh yeah, there's 400 people. Anyway.
Drink lots of water.
Oh, my water's
That's part
over
of my
there.
diet too. That's part of my let's get fit. I drink a lot of water.
I do drink a lot. My water's right there.
Here's her
I'll
water.
let you don't, so you don't believe it. And of course it has bees on the glass.
Only her.
From a friend. Mary, thank you. Anyway,
Oh, show me my favorite basket that she's going to leave to me when she dies. Because I'm going to live longer than her.
my bee
The
basket.
pea basket.
Oh.
Because I'm going to live longer than her. Or if she gets tired and she changes her decor in her house way more than I
Never
do.
the bee stuff though, you'll know.
I know, never the bee
Sticks
stuff.
around. I told you that story. The lady told me I have to respect the bee and then it will respect me. So I almost have something bee related in every room. But anyway.
I don't want to have anything death related.
Well, that would be bad.
That would be bad. So I don't do that. But
anyway.
I say my prayers so I don't have to die.
So you don't have to die.
When I die, I'm not going to know I'm going to die. That's what people tell me. I don't believe it, but you don't die in your sleep either. That's a myth.
Okay.
Because you wake up and you go, oh my God, and then you die.
No, I think you can die in your sleep.
You don't die in your sleep.
We disagree.
You don't die. I'll come back and haunt her. And let her
Anyway.
know. But anyway, she's dying before me, so she'll have to let me
Isn't
know.
that nice? Isn't that nice? She's talking like that. Isn't that
Although my brother Michael is going to live longer than all of us.
Or so he thinks.
Yes. But anyway, the only thing we didn't do is share.
Comment.
We said comment.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
When you watch this,
We
you'll
said-
know I was right and she was wrong.
We said comment.
We did not say
And then we
comment.
said to share. Yes, we did. We said like, subscribe.
And we, as far as we got, because
No,
I started talking
then we
about
said-
subscriptions
then we
and
said
how many
comment.
people like, no.
Then we said
oh, I'm
comment.
going to love this. I'm gonna, something that's going to be on film and I'm going to be right.
And I'm going to be right, and I'm going to love it, and we're going to know about it. And she's going to have to put a disclaimer in the thing at the end of the video.
Oh,
Once again,
okay.
Sandy was right.
That's not going to happen.
It's going to happen. So anyway,
Anyway.
I will see you tomorrow.
That's right. And you'll hear me because I never come on screen when she's doing her Monday update, but you sometimes hear me.
I was right. Okay, we're both very stubborn. I still admit, I said share, comment.
And my thinking was I never said comment, and I said we never said comment.
She should be a lawyer. That should be her dream job because she's getting like to be a stickler.
But it
because
is. My words were we never said comment,
And I said-
you threw it in there real quick, and then we were on to the next thing.
But we said comment. I said comment.
No.
When I say I comment, that's for
Oh,
both of us.
she's the English we here, the queen and I.
The queen and I.
Yeah,
That's right. She was wrong and she just doesn't want to admit it.
I wasn't. I said we never said.
I was right. She was
I'm
wrong.
right.